if it's worse, so if we're told that we have, rather than a 10% chance of developing cancer, 30% chance, then we tend to ignore the new evidence. Are you aware of the extent to which our moods, our emotions can skew our choices? You may already know that stress leads to excessive tunnel vision. But did you know that studies of both judges and doctors reveal that when stressed, they typically revert to their unconscious racial stereotyping biases? Or that if we go 24 hours without sleep, or spend a week sleeping only 4 or 5 hours a night, our thinking is as compromised as if we were drunk. While studies when people were presented with financial choices reveal that people make worse decisions when their blood sugar has dipped, but also when they're feeling hot under the collar. Male students presented with a financial decision after having been shown either a neutral image, a rock, or a Victoria's Secrets model, lingerie, wearing model choices, if they've just been looking at the model rather than the rock. And how about our propensity to become overly attached to the past? You remember how huge Nokia was? From the 90s onwards, Nokia dominated the mobile phone industry. At its peak, 4 out of every 10 handsets bought worldwide was made by Nokia. But when Apple introduced the iPhone in 2007, Nokia was caught sleeping on the job. Despite themselves having developed an iPhone-style device, complete with a coloured touchscreen and maps and online shopping, the lot, some 7 years earlier, they never released the product. Instead, they decided better to stick with what they knew worked: good, solid, reliable mobile phones. A former employee said, management did the usual. They killed it. When the iPhone was introduced, Nokia engineers sneered at the Apple's inability to pass their drop test, a test in which a phone was dropped onto concrete from a 5-foot height. That's what people valued. That's what makes us successful. Well, as we know, Nokia management believed that their successful past would continue to define their future, but we know that it didn't.